Welcome in. Today I'm going to show you how to use code that I have up on my GitHub to set up chat sound alerts. So when someone is either lurking or comes in and says hi for the first time, it will play a sound. Additionally, they can use the command !me and play their own custom sound. For example, this is my current custom sound. So when I come into chat, if I say hi, or if I've just been lurking there for a while, that'll play. And it will give you an opportunity to acknowledge someone in chat that's either earned it through channel points or you've just put it there so you know that they're there. So the first step is you're going to want to go to my GitHub page where the code is hosted, and you're going to want to download it. So the link is below in the script. Just go there. You see this green code thing here? Just hit this, select download zip, go save as, and then go ahead and save it somewhere. I have an OBS folder where I keep this stuff, so go ahead, save it to there, hit save, it will save it. Then just go to that OBS folder where you saved it, right click on it, go extract all, it's going to want to extract it to there. Go ahead, extract it, and then go into there, be like, TTV clip shoutout main, and then go into sound for users, OBS, and you'll see two files in here. So what you want to do is if you have the sounds already, basically you're going to want to keep everything in this directory. So if you don't want to keep in this directory, copy these two files to the directory that you want. But if you are going to use this directory, that's great. All you need to do then is to copy the sounds that you want to assign to different users into this directory. They need to be local. It keeps things simple to use. So I have 3 sounds that I have set up. And you're going to need at least 2 sounds. You're going to need what we call generic sound. This is just for generic new people or whatever. The code requires it. I mean, it can be a 2-second silence file if you don't want to hear, hello there every 60 seconds as people pop in and out to chat. But you need to have some kind of form. Also, it can be an MP3, an OOG, a WAV file, just about anything the JavaScript library Holler can play. So don't worry about that. The length is up to you. Obviously, this will handle, a full 5-minute song. I don't know if you want to do a full 5-minute song for everybody coming in or going !me. So keep those considerations. Usually I find a 10-second clip to be sufficient. And then usually, as my practice, I end up naming the files after each user so I know what it is. Then all you want to do is there's this sound config.js. Just right click on it. Go open with. If you have something like Visual Studio Code, which is what I use, it's handy because it highlights things, it keeps things in color, but plain old Notepad in this instance will work, so we're going to use Notepad. It may ask you this because you're opening up a unsafe JavaScript file. All it is a bunch of parameters, so feel free to go ahead and open it up in Notepad. Once Notepad opens up, you're going to want to come to this line right here where it says channel name. And this is where you're just going to put your Twitch name in there. Very simple. I'm Ol Shammy, so that's what you do. Then you're going to come down here to where it says generic sound greeting MP3. Remove everything but the 2 single quotes, and then just type in the name of the file that you had. So our file was gensound.wave, so just put gensound.wave in there. Then you're going to come down here and you're just going to put in everyone's username that you want a sound for. I like to have a sound, so I have my name in there. And then you come to this other line over here. Go OL Shammy. It's a .wave file, so we put a .wave. It's .mp3. You kind of get the idea. And then we have another user in here. Heartbreak, a wonderful, wonderful person. We'll put that in there. And again, we will go ahead and put in their WAV file. And then if you need to add more people, all you do is you can just copy this line like this, hit enter, and then paste it in there. And then I like to keep things tidy. And then just change the name. So, if you want to do someone like that, and then like I said, I tend to keep things named the same like that, so it makes it very easy to understand whose file is what when I look in there. And then all you would do is come here, go File, Save. That's it. Congratulations, you have now set that up. No advanced coding needed, so we're just going to minimize that. And now we are going to go ahead and switch to OBS. So welcome into OBS. As you can see, this is my messy OBS window here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and hit Add, Browser, and then Sounds for Chat is, call it whatever you like. Go OK. This is going to come up. You're going to go Local File. You're going to browse to where you have it saved. In this case, whoops, yeah. You just go to where you had it saved. Oops, not the shout out. Sound for Users, OBS. Here you go. You're going to select the HTML file. So Sound for Users, obs.htm. Go ahead, hit Open. Then you're going to want to hit Control Audio via OBS. This, at least for my sound setup and everyone else I've talked to, is a necessary step. Go ahead, do that. Go ahead, hit OK. Then what you're going to want to do is come down to here, and we called it Sound for Chat. So just click on here, go Advanced Audio Properties, go Sound for Chat, and I always put it monitor and output so I can hear it in my headphones as well as chat hearing it. If you just want to hear it, so it's just to you, you can go monitor only. That will mute the output so it won't go to chat. So this way only you're hearing it, you're not spamming the game. So that's handy if you're playing a story-based game like Life is Strange or something and you don't want that in chat, but you still want to be able to acknowledge people as they come in, then do that. But generally I keep it on monitor and output. And then usually, so it doesn't save to my VODs, I will uncheck everything else up here and hit close. And then you're ready. All you do is you come into here if you want to test it. And of course, it does not work on the first try. But that's okay. That is absolutely okay. Because there is a bug in my code that I just fixed and I haven't put up on GitHub that will be up there before there. So we will quickly make that one edit. Yes. So once we make that one edit, once we make the one edit to the right file, and I hate editing, so you get to deal with this live here. Open with code. So this is Visual Studio Code. It has line numbers. Okay. I have some of my original code still in there. Silly chamois. And we called that file gensound.wave. So we're just going to copy it and put it in here. Whoops, that is not what we're going to do. Don't do that. That is bad. Actually, we're just going to, you do not have to do this. This is all me doing live code editing because it's fun. Basically, you should, when you get the files, you should see line 42 should look like this. So let me save that. And then, as I bring this down here, I'm going to do silence. This actually reloads the page. Okay, and always the first load, it always sounds horrible, and I think it's because the Howler library is loading. Thought it was going to be like that first time. And there, see that sound you heard? That was just someone randomly lurking in chat. It's on a 60-second timer because people can come in and out of chat generically all the time. So then you can just go, me, there's my sound. And each user can do that up to 5 times per stream. That is actually very customizable. So again, if you want to make it less or more, or if you want to disable it, we have those options. So let's go over the options that we have in, where's my Visual Studio for Code? So coming down to here, inside sound config, there's this max me. It equals 5. So that's 5 times. If you want the users to be able to do it 20 times, 1,000 times, 1 time, 0 times, put that number into there. And that's it for that. And then that is the command. It's me if you want to do it something else like, hey, hello. You can change it. So if you put in hi, it will do hi. If you put in hello, it'll be exclamation point hello. I leave it at exclamation point me. That works well for me. Some other commands in the code that are important as the streamer to know is if you need to reload, so you want to reset everything and get it back to 0 for whatever reason, exclamation point silence. That will actually reload the whole thing. Now, if you've had a lot of people in chat, you're having a good stream and you have like 10, 15 people, it will play all 10, 15 sounds relatively quickly, so be aware of that. If you're getting into a part of the game where, or a stream where you want to quiet the sounds, exclamation point quiet. That will mute the sounds from playing. It'll stop all current sounds and mute it. So you can continue on. And then you can do exclamation point wake up when you're past that, and then it'll continue to play. That's a little bit better than doing silence because silence reloads the page. This will actually stop it. So again, if the stream's getting busy, it's too much to handle, exclamation point quiet. And then once things calm down, you can go exclamation point wake up, because obviously if you do exclamation point silence, it will just reload. So that's really it. There's nothing much to it. It's fairly simple to set up and get going. The biggest issue that you might have is making sure this file exists on line 16, the generic sound, and then just adding more users in the array. Just kind of copy the line above and paste it below. So again, if I want to add someone, just paste it down here. Put in their file, put in their stream name, like this. And then just put in their file name, whatever you want to call it. So, again, I like to name it the streamer for ease. And if it's an MP3, OOG, FLAC, I think I can do FLAC even. So you're ready to go. And if you have any questions, feel free to stop by. Feel free to leave me a comment. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.